AKFitness in the building. What's up, everybody? I'm Jules.
I'm Kyle.
We're out here at the docks.
In the nature, absorbing that good-ass energy.
We wanted to do something different today. Come out.
Inspired by the man himself, Zyru.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he just did a video on, mindset and shit. And
Yes.
we all think and have similar views, so we wanted to do something similar to that because it's a good idea.
We just want to tell you, like, not only a little bit about ourselves, but talk about life in general. Not only do we do this fitness thing, but we like, working on the mind as well. Yo, knowledge is powerful. You know what I'm saying? Pick up a book. Like, I got a couple good books if anyone's interested, like the 4 Agreements, good read.
Power of Now.
Power of Now. Yeah, these are like self-help, personal growth books. So you can use these in your life daily to better yourself. You know what I mean? A couple more is like the 5th Agreement, A New Earth. There's some books, for example, that you guys can pick up and check out. Meditation is very important also. I know a lot of people don't know how to meditate, but it's simple. You observe your thoughts that are coming in your head, but you don't want to attach to the thought. So you scan through your thoughts and stay present. Think of nothing. And that helps daily, because a lot of people are in their heads all day. Your thoughts create the emotions, anxiety, stress, depression. People are addicted to thinking. You know what I mean? And this is why people live in like negative life patterns.
Another way to think about it though is like whenever you become aware of yourself having negative thoughts, choose to replace that negative thought with like something positive, like yes, I can do this, yes, it will work out for me, instead of just being a victim like, oh, why is this happening? No, make it work. The lows can teach you some of the best things about yourself, you know what I mean, because those are the places that you grow and you gain wisdom and you gain knowledge.
Another thing is, like, be careful with what you say about yourself or about others, because words are powerful. It's called spelling for a reason. You can't spell. If you say I can't do it or I had a bad day, guess what? You're not going to be able to do it, and your days are always going to be bad. Change your word usage. Like, I don't say good morning because I don't put that on somebody else. Like, they're not morning, they're rising.
Yeah. Right.
So I either say good rising or grand rising.
Like morning is like something, like the whole English language, like through school, obviously the fucking programming once again, they teach us like these words and shit because they know that the words have power. So like you're not gonna have a good morning because morning is something you do
when someone dies.
So it's literally like I think the term for it is called an oxymoron. It's like a complete contradiction of words. Like the whole English language is like that, and the words they've taught us to use are like that.
Switch your wordage up and use more positive words, because positive things will happen. Practice gratitude. Be thankful. Be thankful for what you have, and the universe always works in your favor. But daily practice, dude, I can't even tell you when the last time I had a negative thought, and when I do, it's out of my head in 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying?
Being aware of like your own self, really, your own thoughts and emotions is like such a huge aspect in just like living present, enjoying life.
I wasn't always like this. Either was it. Dude, it took me years and years and years to figure it out, because I was in a negative thought pattern where I thought negative all the time, and guess what? Negative shit always happened to me all the time. Because of my thoughts, I went to prison. Once I changed my thoughts and my perception, everything started to fall in place. I was like, damn, if I knew life was this easy. You know what I'm saying? It's very simple. You got to get out of that old habit that you guys have, that I had as well. Life is beautiful. When you can have that daily practice.
A lot more people are starting to think positive. They're starting to be like, oh wait, like not everything we're told is true.
A lot of people are seeing the bullshit lies, and they're like, wait, so this isn't adding up. A lot more people are starting to wake up and realize, that we've been lied to in life. You know, ever since birth.
Ever since birth.
They know how to do it, and this is why they're at the top. And they're in control. A lot of people are on social media, like following certain people. Like, oh, I wish I was.
Or like
that.
celebrities.
Like,
fame,
get out of that. Like, Let them do them.
Right.
Focus on yourself.
Right.
How to better yourself. How you can get to that spot.
Right.
Don't worry about what they're doing,
Yeah.
because people are so caught up with other people's lives and other people that are famous and what they're doing, and they're not even focused on their own. You know what I mean? Because they limit themselves.
And then it makes them feel like shittier about themselves.
Yeah, like,
so like you should be using social media for like a good thing, like if you want to have a business,
Right.
or like follow like positive things. There's a bunch of pages on mindset and growth and like anything really that you want to do in life. You can follow a page like that, but do it like productively and positively. Don't let it like hinder your everyday fucking thinking.
your brain is so powerful. We're powerful.
Our brains are.
Yeah, we're powerful people in general. We're so powerful that they got to do all this shit to dumb us down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got to put chemtrails in the sky, chemicals in the water, fluoride.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Chemicals in the food.
Chemicals in the food. They do so much. Vaccines. They do so much to dumb us down because they know how powerful we are.
Yeah.
And when you get into that whole mindset and the brain and the mind and how it works, you're like, oh wow, like this is why they do that. I understand why. I don't hate them for it. I don't hate anybody. But how else are you going to control the masses? Pay attention. If you guys see like certain numbers daily,
like number
you know what I'm saying?
patterns.
Number patterns. That means something.
It's like signs, like from the divine, from the universe, God,
Right.
whatever you want to call it.
And I see numbers daily. You know, daily, all through the day.
The more you honestly get connected within yourself, like the more you'll see those signs that, oh yeah, I'm on the right track. Or,
Right. They're called angel numbers.
right, yeah.
I know all like the meanings behind the certain numbers that I see, but sometimes I'll see like new numbers daily, and then I'm like, oh, hold on, let me see what this means.
Yeah.
And then it literally has something to do with what's going on in my life now. It's like clarity, like I'm on the right path. You know what I mean? That's important as well.
Or you need to realign, like there's numbers like,
Right.
oh, you need to realign yourself.
Right,
like,
yeah, that as well.
stuff
yeah.
like that.
What about 3, 6, and 9?
3, 6, and 9.
Oh, yeah.
So
Nikola Tesla?
Nikola Tesla's theory is if you know the importance of number 3, 6, and 9, then you have the key to the universe. Everything adds up to 3, 6, or 9. Like how many the hours in a year, the minutes in a year.
Yeah, it gets so deep.
It gets
like,
really
a
deep.
lot of important places on Earth are like at like certain longitude and latitude of the numbers, and
Like a pyramid is 45 degrees. 4 plus 5 is 9.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like everything plays a part with the numbers. Also like, yo, you know, we're so caught up like working. You know what I mean? People are caught up working so much. They've made it socially acceptable to conform to the work, entertainment, and sleep. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's not life. Like people work so much that they don't have time to even live their life. They don't have time to live their life. They're too busy working to make a life, and they're not living it. So like be mindful of that as well. Good to spend time with your family, close friends, not be so caught up.
Surrounding yourself with the right people.
Yeah, surrounding yourself with the right
That's
people
such
as
a
well.
big thing too.
I
man.
agree.
So many people are literally like, they'll be at this bullshit ass job that they hate. They fucking hate. They'll sit there and stay at the job. It'll ruin their home life, their relationships, and just because they're making money for the family or to survive, do something you love to do, or do something you at least like to do.
Because when you do that, you put yourself in like a good place vibrationally.
Yeah.
So naturally you're gonna attract blessings with that. You'll attract money that you need. You'll attract whatever, as long as you have that mindset that you'll always be good and
Or at least change your mindset on your perception of your job. See how that works.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go in there with a different mindset
Yeah,
and try and be
different
positive.
attitude, yeah.
But I know it's hard because some people are around a bunch of negative people. If your work environment is that toxic, you should leave. My work environment is great. Like I have the best work environment where I'm at, and I love it. But like I created that. Like most of us created that. You know, it didn't happen at once. It took years for it to happen, but we created a good work environment. Shout out to Extravagant Barbershop.
When you do things you like, there's going to be some risks. You're not going to have that comfortability that you have of a fucking
Right.
job.
Right. So
Because-
it's good to take risks and step out of that comfort zone.
Yeah.
And that's why a lot of people don't, because they're comfortable. And no growth comes from comfort zones.
No sir.
No growth. You just take the risk, and hey, sometimes it don't work out, but guess what? Get right back on your feet and try again. When you think of everything in the world, think of energy, frequency, and vibration. Because we're all energy. When we die, just our physical form dies. Energy never dies. We're eternal beings. And when you keep yourself at a high vibration, you're able to attract more things and be abundant. Don't stay at low vibrations. Like being negative will keep you at a low vibration. Being around negative people. Say if you want to be at a high vibe, it's good to even go outside and walk on the grass.
In the bare feet.
You know what I'm saying? That raises the vibe. Meditation, affirmations,
taking care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally.
All that raises the vibe. They're making people be scared of each other. Like I go in stores without masks, and like people are just scared to be near me.
Yeah. Not because of the face tats, because he's not wearing a mask.
And like people don't want to get close to anybody, and like and because they know what that does as a collective, as a whole. You know what I mean? Because they know on a vibration scale, they know that love is the highest
and fear is the lowest.
That's why they pump fear into us all the time.
Yep.
All the time. Be mindful of that.
Like a million skips.
Check this one out.
There's two fucking bodybuilders trying to throw some rocks in the water.
I think it's gotta be like a nice rounded one.
Yeah,
Right.
Get this thing, man.
Bro, I'm definitely throwing a rock. Fuck out of here.
Hold on, how do I record?
Oh, you see that shit? You hold it and record it.
Is it recording already? Yeah, what the fuck? What? Hold on. Wait, Chris is the camera guy and the expert fucking rock thrower. Yeah, what?
Check it out.
Look at that thing. Yeah, me too. Right. Yeah, Chris is nice with it.
If you guys have any questions, or if you
DM one of us.
Yeah, DM us,
Or the fitness page.
and we'll get back to you. And if you got any suggestions on videos as well, we'll do them.
Definitely, yeah.
With that being said, we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Stay positive.